What's going on, guys? Rob A here, and today we're taking a look at Transformers Generations Combiner Wars BUZZSAW. Now, this is under the Combiner Wars name, but this is technically one of the first glimpses we get at the new Titans Return series. Titans Return is going to kind of utilize all of these sort of data disk or spy tablets or whatever you want to call it as part of their whole kind of play pattern. So we do get BUZZSAW. He is a bird of some kind that also turns into a box of some kind. It's a spy tablet, but it looks kind of like looks almost like an MP3 player, smartphone sort of thing going on there. Maybe an external, hard drive, whatever you want to call it. It also turns into a vehicle of some sort, like a little kind of bulldozer sort of thing. But it says, BUZZSAW, destruction is a work of art for this ruthless spy. And of course the beast mode up there, which is kind of a vulture sort of thing going on here. So that's pretty much all there is to say about the packaging. So let's go ahead, open this guy up, and check him out right now. Alright guys, so I'm about to do something really difficult. I'm going to do my best to make this seem exciting. So this is BUZZSAW. And as you can see, it's totally a smartphone. I didn't really notice this before, when it was in the bird mode, but now that it's in kind of, I guess, data collection mode, I don't know what you even want to call it. It's definitely a smartphone. You can see there's a little email, messages, notes, I guess, camera, you've got your signal, your Wi-Fi, and your battery. So you've got all that stuff going on here, as well as the Decepticon Insignia. This is a set of stickers on the figure, just so you are aware. This is not tampographed, which would have been awesome. I know it probably would have been more difficult, more expensive, but it is a sticker, so just be careful, because, it's on right over the edges of transforming parts, so you may end up, scratching them or peeling them accidentally, so just be careful. On the back, you can just kind of see his head does stick out a little bit, so it's not completely flat on the bottom, but it does lay fairly flat. There may even be a way to get it kind of in more, but that seems to be as far in as it wants to go. Now, this guy does have a vehicle mode, and I will show you that now, because there's really nothing to do with this. I mean, there is a little port. I haven't checked to see if you can actually plug headphones into that. I'm assuming maybe it'll fit, but it's non-functional, so it's really not going to do anything for you, and you're just going to look like a silly Billy doing it. So, to transform this guy into vehicle mode, what you want to do is we're going to go ahead and split these bits out here like so. We're going to flip these down just like so. Then we're going to bring these bits out like that, or up like that, and we're going to just rotate them down and around. Then we're going to rotate these down just like so. Rotate it down just like so. And over here we're going to flip out these wheels that come down from the side, just like that. And more wheels on this side, just like that. Then we're going to collapse all this in, and it will soft lock into place. That kind of catches on this little ridge here. So it does kind of lock together, just like that. And there you have the vehicle mode, and it does roll. It does roll. So just a quick size comparison with the vehicle mode / I guess data mode, phone mode, whatever. Here it is with the Viper. So you can see, I mean, it's about legend size. It's about the same size, same mass, I guess, as these other guys. It's very thick. I mean, obviously some of the parts are empty or hollow just to fit the other parts into them. But, I mean, it seems chunky enough, like it doesn't feel flimsy or frail, which is nice, except for the sticker really makes me a little worried. So there is the vehicle mode. It's got a little cow catcher on the front. You can, I don't know, catch some cows, push some guys out of the way. And these do appear to be 5mm ports, so you can possibly get some use out of that. Let me see if I actually have, oh, of course I do. Yeah, totally 5mm ports. You can fit Put these guys on there. Very nice. And transforming him into his vulture mode. You want to just bring these back out, of course. Realign them so that this circuitry stuff is facing on top. Leave these down. These are going to become the feet, of course, as you've probably figured out by now. You're going to flip this up. Please flip these bits up, which again, you could probably stick some missiles or something in there. That'd be pretty cool. You're going to flip the wheels back into place. Then you're going to flip out these little wingling bits here, and that's going to just kind of fill those wings out slightly. And then you're going to come down here and just pull the head out and up, and just kind of position it to your liking. The head on mine is a little bit loose, just like so, as you can see. But once you get it past like this point, it doesn't really fall. It's only once it gets kind of there, it starts to lose its grip a little bit. I'm assuming this is just it's just friction, so you can just kind of squeeze that a little bit, put some floor polish on there, and that should tighten it right up. But yeah, so there you have it. There is BUZZSAW in his beast mode, or as close as you're going to get to robot mode. It's a little strange, I'll say right off the bat, the head sculpt. The head sculpt is very soft and rounded, I feel, whereas you can see the beak there. It's kind of a rounded beak, like very, very organic looking. Whereas the rest of him is terribly, very blocky, very square. There's no other real curves on this guy. It's all like hard angles. So I feel the head in that regard doesn't quite fit in all that well, but it gets the job across. That it's supposed to be BUZZSAW. You can, of course, move this guy around. He does have some articulation, such as the neck does go up, and you can rotate the head forward and back about that far. The head, of course, the neck goes like that. And you can bring this down if you really want to get some, vulture poses in. The wings flap in and out like this. They don't go up or down, unfortunately. You can rotate them like this, of course. The legs just kick out to the side, and the tail just kind of flaps like so. So not a whole heck of a lot of articulation, unfortunately. Overall, as part of the Titans Return line, if this guy had a toy line that he interacted with out already, I would say, he's a fine little minion to pick up. But, looking at this guy in a vacuum, just as it is, it's pretty sad. It's pretty poor. It doesn't really do much of anything. The beast mode is just a kind of a brick, unfortunately. The data mode obviously is a brick. And you're basing this off of the cassettes of old, so of course you're going to get that kind of thing going. That's kind of part of the package deal. But with the cassettes, you had, I understand, I'm sure Soundwave is coming in the Titans Return line at some point, whether it be, he's a repaint of Blaster or a whole new figure or whatever. I'm sure he's coming, and he'll probably come with Laserbeak, which is why we got BUZZSAW separately here. But without that kind of figure to interact with, this guy on his own is just kind of a bummer, unfortunately. So, if you want to pick him up, sure, go for it in anticipation of the Titans Return line. But if you're on the fence about this guy, I would say wait. Just wait. You're going to get a ton of these different guys to kind of mess around with later, so you don't have to go out and pick this guy up now, because there's really not any playability here so much, unless you're really into role-playing with the little phone. So, yeah, there he is. There's BUZZSAW. So that's going to do it for this review, guys. I want to thank you so very much for watching. As always, go ahead and leave a like if you enjoyed the video. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more. I've got more Transformers hopefully coming up real soon. I should get the rest of these guys before long. Hasbro Toy Shop really messed me up trying to order the rest of them, and then by the time I was able to get through, they were out of stock. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to do some more hunting, but anywho, so yeah, leave a like, comment, leave me a subscription. That'd be great. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks a lot. Bye for now.